Damn it!
He said fire!
Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
I did not expect that.
What? What? Oh. Oh, what is this?
Damn it. Smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter. Get inside.
Where are we? Oh, it's still in the painting. Okay, so we're taking damage. But it's the same sort of damage that we took in the... Oh, there's people up there.
Didn't let them in. They froze to death.
Through here. No, not through here. Oh, I'm gonna die. I mean, I don't need to die. So how do you... I mean, I suppose you could get in through the front door. Where? Okay. How do you get in? Oh. Didn't let them in?
Iris and her father.
Who didn't let them in? The guys that we saw.
So this is when he started smoking. A beer tankard, but there was vodka in it. Drained to the last drop.
Okay, so he's drinking vodka right now. He's not smoking right now, so... Yeah.
So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings.
And this is the guy that was with him, is he? I think this is the guy that was at the top of the head of the table in the thing.
A marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd.
And she's over here. Looking. Let's read the marriage contract and see what that is all about. We, the undersigned, Iris Bellywitz and Olgierd von Everec, have agreed to seal our love in a marital contract to bind ourselves to certain covenants. Let this document stand as an oath before the gods and all that we hold holy, that, till death do us part, we shall treat one another with mutual respect and give due hearing to each other's requests and opinions. If separation shall come, we shall each retain all property, both movements. That doesn't... So why is it... It's not till death do you part, if its separation can come. The income which each receives, it shall spend as he or she sees fit, with all costs related to the maintenance and upkeep of mutual possessions being divided equally between parties. This is... Okay. Maybe he didn't want that, but he's showing him the contract. That's that right there.
Her father must have been holding the contract.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
He's got the scar already.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
What? But she was crying.
You vowed to remain with me till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here. Forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Father! Father!
He died like that?
No!
Oh, he did.
Servants, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
Huh. So I guess he should come as no surprise, really. how he treated her before when he was summoned the devil. The thing is, he wants out something. Okay, I think I'm figuring out what exactly happened. It's so weird that we don't have soundtrack here. It's all eerie as all hell. Basically what happened is, because he was married to her, he was gonna have to give up his soul.
Then von Everec ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
And he was trying to get out of his marriage contract, but not with his wife. With the devil. Or whatever his name, Odim or whatever. And he managed it somehow? I don't really understand why he gets the scars now. But I think that might be telling. And then, as basically that's Odim's little trick. Her father dying. Her hating him, it seems. Right? Makes some sense. There's another one of those guys. Man, it's so weird up here. You can't go out. There's the
I
caretaker.
remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
Why is the caretaker here? He was already a creature of death. Could the caretaker be like a part of von Everec? Food tray.
Ladder. A large clay bowl. Small bowl for
Indeed.
soup scratches.
So that's where the cat goes. Okay, this is the small clay bowl. I assume.
There we go.
Yeah, seems simple enough. Oh.
Animal hair.
Oh yeah, this is where the large clay ball goes. I assume.
Think this was yours.
And let me get some light in here. So we can get a clear... This guy's holding something. Oh.
Perfect match. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
Huh. Losing his soul, I think. If anything, I think he lost everything because he wanted to keep his soul. Or whatever. What's here? The Last Wish. That's another book. Okay.
My dearest wife. Letters from Olgierd to Iris. Were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade. Especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you wither. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health.
We found it.
Remember but the good times, Olgierd.
So he left her. But he left her with that note. I don't really understand. You don't have that skill anymore, Geralt. Are they all like that? Or just that one? Okay, I think it's just that one. Okay. Man, these guys. Yeah, okay. This is bad.
That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Shut up. I don't even know who you are. Who are you, actually? That's good.
You under the delusion you'll complete your task. Live happily ever after.
Me happily ever after? Or... Wait a minute, he's talking to Iris. Is he? Wait a minute, a Witcher will be buried soon and weep. I don't know.
Death holds no surprises.
Okay, just healed up. I can heal up with a potion though. There it is. He's gone. That was a creepy fight. She sees me?
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place.
It's also blurry. It doesn't have the same effect as it had before, or outside anyway. Just all blurry.
I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
We've met before?
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met? I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the sketchbook on my grave, I remembered learning to draw my husband's face. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Crap.
Your husband's got a powerful enemy. Gaunter O'Dim. Know the name?
I curse the day I first heard it.
Who is he, and how'd he step into your lives?
She's not gonna say.
It's my fault. It was for me Olgierd summoned the Man of Glass. And it was my fault he wished for riches, then immortality for us both. Olgierd will best Odin, won't he? Now tell me, how is my husband?
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone, so nothing has changed. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
Let me not take it. Let me not take it. Please, game, let me not take it. It'll be so good. Of course, I have no idea how it turned out, but... Crap, come on.
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
Yeah.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose, feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Yep.
Need to be honest, if I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
Yes! Yes! Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
I can't take the rose.
No.
Is it not what you came for?
One of the
Can't
reasons.
force Iris into oblivion. She thinks and feels still, and she's no danger to anyone but intruders.
Look at her. Look at her world. She's doomed to relive the painful past eternally. Take the rose. Show her mercy.
What should I do? What do you want me to do?
She did express,
I do not know what I want.
I don't care about.
I'm so very, very afraid.
It's not. I'm doing this for role playing reasons. It's not my decision. It's the decision I made for my character. It's not Geralt's decision or anything. It's. I don't want Von Everec to die, and I'm gonna try and get him to live. And I'm gonna try and mess with old Tim in another way because I'm doing his dirty work. This is a consequence of my decision. It's not my decision in itself. So to let her linger as a ghost. Let's go with this one and see what happens.
You too.
Wait a minute,
You
they're
want me to
Odin.
take the rose, trying to convince me. Why?
We want to help Iris von Everec.
No.
And you.
Generous demons? I don't buy it. Because you are demons, right? You were to serve Iris until the end of her days, and didn't come with her death. so you are sentenced to stay in the world of her torment for all time. Can't break the contract yourselves, so you need me to do it for you. If I take the rose, Iris will cease to exist, but you'll also be freed.
You're right. But are we wrong to want that? Our intentions are pure.
Yep.
We're but bit players in this tragedy. A performance has gone on too long. We can't help the mistress, and her fate no longer moves us.
Can we be blamed for simply wanting to leave the stage?
Nope. You can't. But they're not our team.
I won't decide your fate. I can't accept the rose.
Will you leave empty-handed? What about your task?
Rose stays with Iris.
So that is how it's to be. Perhaps in the years to come, another will appear to free us.
Perhaps.
I don't know that you've chosen wisely. And though I feel no gratitude, I'll not send you away empty-handed. Look, the petal edges darken. The flower closes and I am overcome with sleep.
Good night, stranger. You must leave. The rose awaits outside this world, while I descend once more into my dream of what was.
Olgerd, I wish to be with Olgerd, to gaze into those eyes the devil would be proud to have.
Farewell.
Am I still gonna get the flower? Please don't get the flower. That was the whole point. I shouldn't get the flower, come on.
Painting's changed. Got the violet rose there now. And Iris, ready to see her husband again.
That's her wish now, isn't it? I'm gonna make her wish come true, not his. Is that what's gonna happen? You're gonna bring her. Not just a flower. What am I gonna do? When she wished to see her husband one last time, I don't know if the wish who needs to be fulfilled or whose wish it is or what happens. Let's go. Where is he?
Not a headache again.
Oh, it's not him. It's the other guy.
2 points, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draught.
Geralt, over here.
You fucker.
Oi, wait till looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Hey now, don't make me beg. It's my treat.
That's pretty interesting. Don't freak out, Geralt. Soundtrack, why is it changing? Don't freak out, Geralt.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities, like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Just as a fun, interesting thing, if you stop time like this, you'd suffocate. You need time bubbles, and the time bubble, you wouldn't see anything beyond the time bubble, because if you stop time, light doesn't move. Light stops, so you wouldn't see anything. It would be all black. And then, even if you saw stuff, how does air go in and out of your lungs? Because that takes time. How does your, I suppose, I mean, it would be really weird, just from a physical standpoint.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say time has always fascinated me, so I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time, of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions: length, width, height, and time.
Nope. Length,
would you
width,
have
time
me
are all
fall
one
in love
dimension.
Width? Come now.
Oh, width is nice. Why don't you like width? What's wrong with width? Width has got, oh, it's the most beautiful word of all those 3. And well, I guess length also can. And then there's width is nice. Come on, width. Height? Nah, width is better. But yeah, 4 dimensions.
Who are you really?
Gauntero Dim, also known.
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That the oft-desired unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Can I answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, Geralt. You don't.
Yes, I do.
This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
So the only reason he's not telling me who he is because he needs me still. Let me just make one thing clear. He's a bullshit. I don't know if they wrote it like that, if the writers thought of him like that, but he's a bullshitter. I get what he means. I get that he's only granting the wishes of somebody. What I said before about Von Everec's brother. Von Everec asked for me to show his brother, his dead brother, the time of his life. That was the letter of his wish. And the thing about phrasing your wishes correctly is not because the thing you need to understand when you want to wish to make, phrase your wish correctly is because if you're dealing with a bullshitter, if you're dealing with a guy that doesn't like you very much, he might take it in a different way. Especially if you're asking for something that's really, really hard, like what we did with his brother. I mean, we did what he wanted us to do, which is indeed resurrect his brother in a manner and have a lot of fun with him. And that was indeed a lot of fun. But what I said was we could have wrote down the year of his birth, a little dash, and the year of his death, and showed it to his grave. And that still would have been I showed his brother the time of his life. You know what I mean? I'm following the letter of the wish, but out of my own volition. I, as the wish granter, I decide what I want to do, and he, as the wish granter, he decides what he wants to do. And that's why he's a bullshitter. He's basically... I really want to know who he is.